I'm a student at FretBuzz High School, and I have here Andrew York with me, and I'll be interviewing him for the FretBuzz.org. And so here we go. First of all, it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes, I really appreciate how you're able to compose your own music, classical and jazz. And I was going to ask you, how do you start on a new piece? What is your initial step into diving into a new piece?
Usually I improvise on the guitar, and I just now and then play something that I really like the structure of it, a little melody that has something I really like, something charismatic about it, or maybe a harmonic change that I like, or just something that's interesting rhythmically, something that captures me. And I usually will tape these ideas to catch the moment, because it's hard to remember this stuff. So I catch them on my iPhone, just hit record, and then I can go through those ideas and take the ones out when I'm writing that I want to build a piece on. So I kind of catch those magic moments when I improvise. I don't record the whole improvisation, but if I'm playing and something's going really well, I'll just hit record and catch that bit.
Interesting. So what was your first avenue into guitar world, into playing guitar and performing?
My family's musical. There's guitar players in my family. My father and my uncle and my mother sang professionally and for a while, and so it was, music was always there.
Okay. What was your experience like in college, and how were the different colleges? What did you learn differently?
Well, my experience may have been a little bit different. I actually studied flute first. I was a flute major, and then I switched to guitar. There was no guitar program the first year, but I helped actually found it to create that program. And so I got my undergraduate degree in classical performance, and then I went out to California and got a master's in essentially jazz. It was all-style studio guitar. At that time I was still studying classical and playing lute, but I thought I was going to be a jazz player. So it was all great. All the influences are very helpful. The techniques I learned, the knowledge is great for writing as well as performing.
Okay. What aspects of jazz and classical what draws you to each differently?
Well, they come from such a different place, at least at this point in history. In the old days, it was common for every composer to improvise. They could all improvise, Beethoven, Mozart, all of them. Bach, of course. And now it's so specialized, few classical players improvise. So I always treasured jazz for the freedom. You don't often know what you're going to play. You have a structure for a song, but then it can go anywhere, so it's very dynamic and vital. Classical's the opposite. We're trying to realize a very beautiful structure, a piece that's very well written, and then our work is to really be able to handle that and use that as an expressive tool and realize all the patterns. So it comes at it from a different place, and I love them both.
Me too.
Yeah. Do you improvise as well?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
Working on it.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I wish more people did. It's it's only a recent phenomenon where classical players stopped doing it. Yeah.
And my last question is, what do you do the day of a concert? Anything you kind of go to prepare the day?
I don't have a ritual. Get up and have a cup of coffee or two and try to take it easy. Essentially, I don't play very much the day of a concert to keep my hands fresh, and just think about when I'm gonna. It's mundane, think about when I'm going to eat, so I won't be, I have good concentration. But nothing special. It's just another day. Especially, once you've done many concerts, it's kind of the intensity of it being like I got to do certain things. Just sort of as another day, but I have to play. So you take that seriously, but you just live your life and do it.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Adriana.
It was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.